If you're someone who is trying to follow your heart and you're experiencing a lot of struggle, a lot of challenges in your path, and you are asking yourself and you're asking the universe, like, why there is so much difficulty when it comes to walking the heart path? Why do we experience so much challenges and resistance and obstacles when we are trying to follow our heart? So I have been following my heart for a very long time now. When I was very young, I remember that there was this strong sense of inner guidance that used to tell me that what I'm supposed to be doing and what I'm not supposed to be doing. Now, the thing is, like, I didn't have clarity about what my purpose was, what I was going to be. Did I know that I was going to become a spiritual teacher and a coach? Definitely not. No, but spirituality has been my path for a very long time. But then my inner guidance would always let me know the right way to go about things. It would not always give me answers, but it would always let me know what is the right way to go about things. And the thing is, most of my journey has been through my inner guidance, and my inner guidance helped me to find out my purpose. It helped me understand that my purpose is to become a spiritual teacher, a spiritual coach, along with many other things. But it helped me come to this clarity and realization. It happened when I came out of my dark night of the soul. And inner guidance will always let you know what is the right path. But even when you follow your inner guidance, even when you follow your heart, there will be so many obstacles in the journey. There will be so many uncertainty. There will be moments of hopelessness. There will be moments of complete frustration to the universe. And you'll be asking the universe, like, why? If it was my path, then why am I experiencing so many challenges? Why am I experiencing so many difficulties? And you will be questioning yourself. You will be comparing yourself with other people, and all of these things will happen. But what are you going to do when you are going to experience all those emotions and conflicts? That is what I'm going to share with you today. In this video, I'm going to share with you why struggles come, why difficulties come, why challenges come when you are on the hard path, and why the hard path sometimes feels like the hard path. And when it does, what can you do about it? Okay, so let's begin. Okay, so like I mentioned, that the hard path sometimes can be a very hard path. And there is a reason for it. Why the hard path, when you follow your heart, when you follow your inner guidance, becomes so much difficult, is because you have to understand that we are here as souls to evolve. And that is the main purpose of us here existing in this life. Uh, One simple realization that came to me was that the purpose of all souls is to grow and evolve and become more of what we are. You see, evolution and growth is our main purpose in this journey. And if you look at it this way, you know, that if evolution and growth is the main purpose of us as souls, then what creates evolution and growth? If you ask yourself that, what is that that always leads to evolution and growth of anything, you know? And you will find out it is the challenges. You will find out it is the conflicts. It will find out it is the obstacles. Whenever you experience a challenge, whenever you experience an obstacle, whenever you experience something that is conflicting within yourself, creates disharmony within you, then you will have to find a way to overcome that situation, find a way to navigate through that situation, find a way to harmonize the disharmony that has been created within you. You see, basically, what you would be required to do is to become somebody that you were not. You will have to let go of that one or that version of yourself who was not capable of coming out of that hurdle or obstacle or a situation. And you will have to become that version by shedding your skin, letting go of your old version, your old beliefs, your old mental state, your old mindset, old everything, to become that version who is capable of coming out of that hurdle, maneuver through the situation. And that is what growth is. That is what evolution is. Without challenges, without obstacles, without hurdles, there cannot be any growth, because then we would be um, not willing to leave our old version, and we would not shed our skin, and we would not see who we truly are. We will not be able to discover the power that is residing within us, because we won't need to tap into that power. You see, if you're on the spiritual awakening journey, and if you have been trusting your heart, if you have been following your calling, your inner guidance, then you have noticed time and time again, when challenges come, when obstacles come, when uncertainty comes into your experience, you are forced to come back to the trust, come back to that same calling, that same trust, that source within you which asked you to be on this path. Because there is no power that can help you overcome the situation except that calling, that guidance that called you to be in this path. There is no logic to it. Why are you in this path? If somebody asks you, oh my God, you are struggling so much, you're experiencing so much difficulties, you can choose to go the other way, and yet you are on this path, you do not move. It makes no sense. It makes no sense to the mind, to the logical mind. That is why it's so hard to explain for us, those who are following our heart, to other people who are not yet following their heart. Why we keep choosing this path again and again and again, despite of the struggles, despite of the challenges, despite of, the slow progress and growth, and sometimes complete despair and hopelessness. Why do we still persist? There's no way we can explain to people who are not yet following their heart, because they wouldn't be able to understand. But people who have chosen the heart path, they would understand, because they would be like, yes, I know what you're talking about. I know there's this unshakable calling, inner guidance that keeps asking me to be in this path, and I don't know why, but I know that that calling is where I belong, and that guidance is what I'm supposed to be listening to, even if it does not tell me how things are going to happen, if it doesn't tell me why all these challenges are coming. It just tells me this is who you are, this is your path, and that is why I'm here, because I am home when I'm walking this path, and this is where I belong. And as you can see, as the challenges come, and as you keep coming back to this inner guidance, to this trust which brought you here, which you knew, this clear knowing. Heart does not give you logic. The heart gives you clear knowing, that this is your path, and you know it, and you walk that path. And as you keep walking that path, you come out of those challenges somehow. You overcome those hurdles, you harmonize the disharmony, and you find yourself again and again and again arriving at this up-leveled version the higher version, you leave your old self behind, and you keep experiencing the growth. And as you keep following in the heart path, you keep evolving so much that you can't even recognize who the person was that you left behind. And that is why people who are following the heart path, when they look at other people who are not yet following the heart path, they see that many of those people are going through life, they are aging. Some of them are older than you, much older than you, and yet you see them not having learned some of the most basic lessons of life. You see them like, wow, they have all the superficial things. They have the money, they have the job, they have the family, they have the reputation, the prestige. And when you speak with them, you see that they have missed out on some of the most basic lessons of life, and you wonder what has just happened. If this is the syllabus of life which we need to cover, learn this lesson, learn this lesson, learn this lesson, how come they missed the syllabus? That doesn't make sense. How they missed the syllabus? Because they didn't learn those lessons, because they never chose the heart path. It is the heart path that will take you through the journey of life, that will lead you to your growth. Many times people choose safety and security and validation from the world and prioritize it more than their own evolution, their own alignment with life, and their own authentic authenticity. And that is why in prioritizing the superficial, you miss out the inner lessons. But life, as it is, will not let you go. Those who do not learn the lessons, they will be forced to learn the lessons, because the syllabus is not going anywhere. You may say that I don't want to prioritize those lessons, but you are still in the school of life. And the very purpose of every soul is here to evolve and grow. So you can choose to bunk your classes for a time, but then life will come at you and will be forced to learn those lessons. You learn it either way. But those who are following the heart path, they learn it the fastest. That is why you will find a lot of old souls, lot of people who are young and yet have learned their lessons, because their life were filled with those challenges, the obstacles, the hardships, the inner conflicts, you know, and they chose to trust their intuition, their inner guidance, their heart. And it led to the lessons very, very quickly. It's like a student who chose to, take all the subjects, even the subjects which were like, for later grades, and you chose all the subjects and you just went through it and you have learned all the lessons. That is why a lot of the young people, they look like old souls, because they are choosing to follow the heart. An old soul is somebody who knows what is important and knows that their heart is the most important thing, right? So the challenges as they come to you, do not think that they are obstacles. Try to keep your perspective clear. Try to understand that the challenges, if they wouldn't come to you, you wouldn't have the opportunity to become your higher version. They are coming to you to reveal your higher version, because there is no other way. There is no other way. They are hurdles. They are not blocks in your path. They are not here to stop you. They are here so that you can go within yourself and cultivate that inner strength, that trust, that alignment, and whatever you need to rearrange within yourselves to come out of that situation. And in doing that, they allow you to become your higher version. In doing that, you become that version who is ready to walk the heart path even more confidently, even more powerfully. You see, not everybody is ready to walk the path that you're walking, because not everybody has learned the lessons that you have learned. And that is why you are walking. You have to understand that. right? So this is what I wanted to share with you today. If what I have shared with you today has been helpful, then leave a comment. Let me know what resonated. And if you want to stay connected with me, if you want to receive some of my handwritten wisdom, knowledge, and guidance that I have been sharing for a long time with my readers online, where my guidance on the spiritual awakening journey, how you can align with your highest path, how you can connect with your higher self, and much more than that. I've been writing newsletters to my readers, and I've been sharing them for free. So if you want to receive my detailed, in depth written guidance right in your inbox for free, then all you gotta do is sign up for my newsletters. The link will be in the description of my video. Sign up, and you'll be able to receive my newsletters whenever I write them, right? And if you're somebody who have been following me for some time and you would want to receive a personal one-on-one spiritual coaching session with me, then I'm at the moment offering a one-time spiritual coaching session over Zoom, where you will be able to share some of the challenges that you're experiencing in your journey, and I'll try to guide you by sharing some of my wisdom so that you can overcome those challenges and align with your highest path. So if you would like to have a one-time free discovery call with me, a spiritual coaching call with me, then reach out to me through my email address. My email address will be given in the description of this video. Just reach out and I'll help you book a one-time free spiritual coaching session, right? And if you have not already, give this video a like, subscribe to my channel, and watch this recent video that I made in my YouTube channel. Go watch it, and I'll see you again soon.